Hey, my beautiful loved ones. Let me start out this video by reminding you that you are so powerful, you are so loved, you are so needed in this world. And never forget that. Never entertain any thought that says any differently, okay? Period. All right, so this reading that I'm about to do today, this is a little bit different. Whereas I do past over loved one readings, more on a personal tip, right? If somebody comes and requests that for their private reading, or even when I do readings on live, sometimes certain ancestors will push through in mediumship energy, right? But in me knowing today that I needed to post some content, I heard a couple of past over loved ones say, please tap into our energy today, okay? So this reading is going to be specifically for those of you who may be looking to hear from a past loved one of yours, whether this was somebody that you knew, or if you have just been seeking some ancestral guidance, different questions about your identity, who you are, what your life is about, what your bloodline is about, okay? I don't even know what they have to say, but they definitely said, let us speak up today, and I'm going to do that, okay? So let's get into it. I do feel both masculine and feminine energies are present for this reading. Tell me what needs to be said here, you guys. We got the Seven of Pentacles out first. We got the Death card, okay? Off top, some of you guys may still be in a state of kind of mourning here because of the passing of these people. If this is an ancestor that you know, heavy on a grandmother energy, a aunt, a father, and a grandfather as well, I'm hearing. Not limited to that, but heavy on those energies. They're wanting you to be okay, okay? They're wanting you to know that you are not alone. I feel as well, too, that this message could kind of resonate with somebody who either at some point before you didn't really believe in ancestral communication. Yeah, the Hierophant popping out, the Devil card. You might have thought there was some some weird shit or something like that, or you might have been like, oh, I don't believe in that, like that's some devil shit, talking to the dead. But no, my love, they're wanting you to know that communication with your ancestors is a real thing. Whereas they may pass from this lifetime, they never die, okay? So it's like they're really wanting you to tap in and get rid of that thought, right, of having any fears surrounding communication with them, simply because they're trying to give you something at this time that makes you feel better, okay? Something could be significant about sunflowers or black cats to you guys here as I'm looking at the Queen of Wands. But just as I said here, there is masculine and feminine energies that are pushing through in this reading, okay? And they want you to know that they are okay where they are right now. Yeah, look, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and that rainbow in particular is really sticking out to me. They are okay where they are right now. 4 of Pentacles up under that too. Even if this was a person who did not live a stable life or a happy life while they were alive in this lifetime, they're letting you know that where they are right now, they are very much okay. Okay. Something is also significant about lions too. I was about to say that when I looked at the Queen of Wands, but now with this Strength card coming out, your ancestors could be communicating with you through you seeing lions. And for some of you guys, even moving forward, especially if you had that mindset of like, oh, this shit is creepy, I don't want to think about that, or I don't believe in it. If you found this reading and it resonated with you, what I said before, please don't be surprised moving forward if you see random lions, right? On TV, on your timeline, you know what I'm saying? Like, however it's going to show up to you. But when you see it, please know that this is your ancestors trying to communicate with you to let you know that they are present with you. As well, with this lion energy and the Strength card being here, you have a lot of ancestors that are fueling you right now, okay? A lot of you guys have just come into this understanding that your family that you still live with and live around and reside amongst, right? Or maybe you just recently cut them off, right? Because you found out that they have been on like some weird shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like something that you never maybe expected them to be on. But it's like you're at this point now to where you can't ignore it anymore. And the reason why is because your ancestors are bringing it to your attention. A lot of you guys, if you follow me already, we talk about that, how the ancestors, all of them bet on you. Okay, they have been betting on you. They've been betting on you since you were born. You have been the prophesied curse breaker that they knew would come, well, either some of these people, right, they knew that you would come well after they had passed on from this lifetime, right? That's why I say some of these ancestors, you may not have met them, may have seen pictures of them, may have heard about them, but you didn't meet them physically. But for those who did meet these ancestors, right, and they got to experience you, aside from the prophecy of knowing that you are the curse breaker, they saw that in you, right? They saw that fire, they saw that light. So even with me saying fueling, right, fueling the fire, they are pouring into you at this time to give you this reminder and to know, right, that you are the curse breaker. And so everything that may be coming against you in your family right now, or just in general, right, where you feel like I'm not able to move forward, or I just feel like there are just a lot of odds up against me, they're letting you know that at this time, my love, they're strengthening you, okay? They're very much strengthening you because they want you to carry out this judgment. They want you to bring justice and judgment to this bloodline once and for all. And please understand, right, that this is not them just sitting around looking and cheering for you. No, some of you guys as ancestors are very much, hands-on present in your life, right? Some of you guys as well, I'm being led to say that you may be called to gardening or farming or something like that, or plants may be very relevant to you. And that as well is a way in which, your ancestors are trying to emit these powerful frequencies to you, right? Of healing and growth and healthiness, right? And especially if you know that you have a green thumb, right? You love plants, you love, planting new flowers or taking care of nature in that way. A lot of your ancestors feel that that is the way that you are serving them, right? They may have come back as a damn plant. Okay, it can happen. They may have come back, through some form of nature here. But again, everything that you're giving, that you're putting out into the world, please know that at this time they are alchemizing it for you, okay? And they're doing so much. You see how this person is handing down to the child. It doesn't matter how old you are. Please know that these ancestors see you in this light at this age pretty much always. But they see you also with this strength, no matter how big, small, age-wise, right, they may view you. But again, they want you to know that they are there. Okay, ancestors really do have a need to be acknowledged, especially since they cannot show up in human form anymore and be seen by the human eye. So there's so many other ways in which they may communicate with you and let you know what you need to know, my love. But again, it's like they're giving you all of their wisdom at this time with this Ace of Wands, and you see how this is coming from like the sky or a different dimension here. But now this is in your hand with this Page of Wands. So everything that they have to give, everything that they know, they're now taking pride in giving that over to you because they know, right? You see how this Emperor is holding on to this Ankh. They know that you're going to take it, multiply it, turn it into something that is very abundant and that can be used furthermore by generations to come, right? This is why you are the curse breaker. This is why the lineage depends upon you now, because you're not going to take what you've been given and use it for God knows what, right? Because the fill in the blank, y'all know what some of y'all family members been doing. Y'all, my curls going crazy today. Y'all know what some of y'all family members have been doing with their power and things like that. And you just like, nah, bro, that ain't it. That's not the flavor. That's not what we supposed to be doing. So your wisdom, your good heart, 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, is what they're fueling, what they're supporting, what they're standing on business behind you, right? And they just want you to be confident in that. They want you to know that you are not alone at this time in any shape, form, or fashion, okay? I'm going to pause this and go to part 2 because I feel like there's more that needs to be said, but definitely check that out.